Hey guys, it's Kendra and welcome back to my channel. So I have a different type of video for you guys today, and it's gonna be more on the lines of mindset and just talking about things that have worked for me. By all means, I am not an expert in this area. I just know what's worked for me, what's worked for other people I've talked to, and could possibly work for you. I wrote out this whole thing, and this is not my first time filming this. I just had to take a break because I was getting frustrated, but I'm back. I have better energy, I have a better mindset, and let's get it rolling. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe before we get into the video. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. But if you go check out my other videos, they're all really cool and amazing, and you'll fall in love with me. So let's get right into it. So one thing that I fully understand is that without your brain, without your beliefs, without your experiences, like, who would you be? Like, what kind of person would you be if you didn't have those three things? That's kind of why mindset is so important, because our thoughts control so much of our day-to-day that it's like it's unconscious sometimes, and you don't really know what's going through your head, but it's your head. You're the one that's able to control what goes through your head. So I have three things that I really want to focus on, and that is mindset overall, procrastination, and gratitude. Well, let me explain. One of the biggest beliefs I have around mindset is that things happen for you and not to you. Let's do a relationship example. Like, let's say you're a girl, you got a flat tire, and you're on your way to work, and now you're gonna be late to work, and you have to pay for a new tire, and just all these things. You're basically a victim of your situation. But, like, let's say you call AAA, and the person that comes with AAA is literally the love of your life. Like, turns out being your soulmate, the person you marry, the person you have kids with. If you didn't pop your tire at that point in time, you would have never met that guy. Or let's say you pop the tire and the person who comes to fix it, like, happens to be able to have a random free tire for you. Like, who knows? Anything is possible. But that's why when things happen, you have to see it as working for you, as a part of your journey, a part of your day, a part of what's supposed to happen to get you to where you're supposed to go, and not to you. You can't fall victim to the things that happen in your life. You have to realize that, okay, this would not have happened if it wasn't supposed to happen. So if you kind of flip situations like that and kind of turn them into being positive, that's how you attract more positive things in your life, and you're able to be happier, not be in this sorrow mode. Like, I feel like if you fall victim to situations like that, that's all you're gonna get is worse situations. You're just gonna have a terrible day. So one thing that I've experienced that I think was really hard for me were friend breakups, and like even boyfriend breakups as well, but just breakups period, like people leaving your life. I don't know, I'm a Taurus, so I get really comfortable and I'm stable in my comfortability. So it kind of shakes my world when people leave or things leave, and I get combobulated. But I noticed that every time I lost a friendship, or every time I broke up with my boyfriend, or every time I lost a job, something better has come out of it. Something amazing, something that would not have been able to come if I didn't lose that person, that job, that boyfriend. I would not have the other thing. A way to think about it, that when really kind of life-altering things happen to you, is just to be like, you know what? I'm gonna come out better because of this. Like, this is a learning lesson. This is a part of my journey, and this is gonna take me to somewhere where I personally want to be, where I've been looking to be for so long. I keep seeing this quote all over social media, just saying, like, you're probably living in one of your manifestations right now. And one of my manifestations is this freaking apartment. Honestly, this couch behind me. Like, oh my gosh, like I have a whole story about that, but I'll say it later. Another belief surrounding mindset that I wholeheartedly can apply to anything is the phrase, as above, so below. Well, I kind of compare this as to like your life being a mirror. Like putting good energy out is what you're gonna get back. Putting positivity out is what you're gonna get back. If you're gonna be rude to people, if you're gonna be mean, if you're gonna be spiteful, if you're gonna scam, that's just gonna come right back to you. Like karma is a real thing. And that's why when people do mean things to you, you can't stoop to their level. Like you have to know that karma is gonna get them, and you know, they're just projecting an insecurity that they had about themselves or their situation onto you. And you can't worry about that. You have to just move on with your life. Like, not saying let someone disrespect you, but also don't stoop down to someone's level. Like, keep yourself at a high so that you will never go down to their level and be at that negative energy that they're at. Another way to kind of talk about as above, so below is the sky. Like if you look at the ocean, if you look at water, it literally reflects the sky. It makes it one, basically. And let's say like our veins are very comparable to roots of trees and plants. Like the veins that we have going through our body are basically the same, like if not the same as veins going through the tree in the ground. It's just, when you really think about it, it's amazing. Like if you look at the earth and the way that planets look, it's almost like the color of eyeballs, like people's eye colors and stuff like that. It's just crazy to think that everything is connected. And when you really do a deep dive into how everything's connected, it makes you realize that we really are just on a floating rock. We're really here to really have this experience, have this human experience, learn something from being human, and like having these meat sacks that we have, and having the people around us that we do, and you know, just making sure that we're being our best selves every day. Another thing that can really help improve your mindset is kind of going back to your childhood. Just realizing things that triggered you, things that you learned, things that you went through during your childhood, and how that affects you as an adult, or not even adult, like how that affects you at this point in time right now. A good example for me, let's see. Like, okay, so this goes along with me being in Capricorn moon as well. But when I was younger and I would have arguments with my parents, I would always just go to my room and self-isolate. So that kind of turned into me not being the best communicator when I got older, and kind of not taking accountability for things I did. And you know, that's the first step to kind of improving yourself, is being aware, having that awareness of things that you did do and how it did impact your experience and how it did impact other people. So yeah, mindset's very important, and a lot goes into it, and it's very important to know yourself and do a deep dive with yourself so that you can fall in love with them. You deserve to love yourself. No, if you don't love yourself, who else is going to? So let's get into procrastination. So if there was an award for the best procrastinator, it would go to me, because I will procrastinate until the very last second. Like let's say in college when we had to write papers, I wouldn't write the paper until 3 hours before it was due. But I would still get good grades. Like I would find every excuse in the world to not write that paper. But I found as I was getting older that stuff ain't gonna fly no more. Like you have to get stuff done. You might as well just my mindset around procrastination is like, I might as well just get it done so I don't have to worry about it later. Like it's already just floating around in my head, taking up space, rent free. Like I need to just get it done so I can get out of here. So one thing that's really helped me with that, of course, was the saying. And then another thing is doing 15-minute increments. Let's say I'm watching my favorite show, but I need to go fold the laundry, or I need to go wash the dishes. I will set a 15-minute timer to go wash the dishes and, you know, do as much as I can in those 15 minutes. I always do that when washing the dishes because I hate washing the dishes, but you would be surprised how much you can get done in 15 minutes. But usually it takes around 15 minutes, like, to clean the whole kitchen. But, you know, by the time the 15-minute mark goes up, it's either I'm almost done and I might as well finish. But, like, right after that, I'll go back to watching my show for 15 minutes or something like that. And then I'll set another timer to go fold my clothes. And usually I always get my clothes done within the 15-minute mark. And, like, you got it done. The 15 minutes go by so fast because it's like, you know, you're going to have an end time. Like, you know that the alarm is going to go off and then you'll be done. And that's literally what kind of drives me, is just to get it done. Get it done so I don't have to worry about it. I always leave my laundry all over my bed. Like, if I'm going to go to bed, I need to move the laundry. Like, just get it done. And then I feel like with procrastination, another thing that really kind of helped me is, like, you know, working out. Like, let's say you're on a treadmill and you're trying to go hard, like do a 30-second sprint. You're going to push yourself for that whole 30 seconds. You're not just going to stop at 25 seconds. Like, no, you're going to push yourself. You got 5 more seconds. You can do anything for 5 seconds. So you just keep going. So curing the whole procrastination situation kind of helps you trust yourself. And once you start trusting yourself, that's when everything comes together. Because if you don't trust yourself, you're really lacking in certain areas. One thing that kind of helped me trust myself from a young age was being a gymnast. Like, you have to trust yourself in order to do those flips, like, on the floor, or like do those flips on the beam, swing yourself around the bars and pull yourself over the vault. Like, you have to trust yourself. You have to trust that you've done the work that you needed to perform. You have to trust that you're all stretched out. You know exactly what you're going to do and what you need to do to finish on the other side. Trusting yourself is really important when it comes to procrastination. And, like, holding up promises to yourself. If you say you're going to do something, then do it. Why are you going to tell yourself? Like, you say you're having a mental conversation with yourself. Why are you going to tell yourself you're going to work out today and then you don't? I'm talking to myself because I told myself I was going to work out today, and at this point, I have to. Like, why are you going to lie to yourself and not follow through with what you're supposed to do? Like, you have to control your thoughts. So, like, when I go through procrastination, of course, I'm trying to think of every single possible excuse I can have. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I don't want to drive all the way over there. Oh, it's going to take too long and I'm trying to do this. No! Just get it done. You are in control of your thoughts. Why are you trying to find a way out? Just do it. Just do it. Just get it done so you don't have to worry about it anymore. You know, controlling those intrusive thoughts that aren't even yours. Why are you making excuses? Yeah, you may be tired and you don't want to go to the gym, but who isn't? Who wants to go to the gym sometimes? Even those gym rats, they don't even want to go to the gym sometimes, but it's the progress. It's the consistency that shows you a difference in your body, and that's why you keep going. So the next segment I want to target is gratitude. So gratitude is a really big part of my life. I wake up in gratitude. I go to sleep in gratitude. I vocally express how thankful I am for certain things. Like, when I get into my apartment, I am so thankful. Like, it's just crazy to think about where I was this time last year, just scrambling to find an apartment and just being so, like, eager to get out of my parents' house. And here I am living in one of my manifestations, and I couldn't be more grateful for it every day. This couch behind me, I knew I was gonna get this couch probably like 8 months before I moved in. I had no idea how I was gonna move out. I had no idea where this couch was from. I just saw it on someone's Instagram account, and I was like, that's the couch I want. And I just knew I was gonna I have screenshots in my phone from February of last year of this couch. And it's crazy how it worked out. So I just kept seeing it on social media in different places. And then when I was thinking about moving out, I like to be proactive and kind of start like looking early, like start like packing up my stuff before I even have an idea of where I'm moving to. But I've just always done that. But me and my mom went to Ashley, and we literally saw this couch right when we walked in. And I was like, no way. And guess what? It was on sale. And then the person who helped us out at Ashley, like my girl, she gave us a discount on top of that. Like, come on. Like, if this couch wasn't meant for me, if that wasn't a telltale sign that it was meant for me, I don't know what was. Like, another like thing that I'm so thankful for is my skin. Like, I'll put a picture up of what my skin used to look like, but my skin has come such a long way. Like, if 15-year-old me could see my skin right now, she would gag. Like, she would go crazy. She'd probably just touch all over my face. Like, my acne was so bad, and I just tried to like cover and slabber makeup all over it. And then my boyfriend, so I have a manifestation journal. It literally is purple and it says ta-da. And about 2 years ago, I literally wrote down exactly what I wanted my boyfriend to be like, exactly what I wanted my boyfriend, down to him having more than 2 sisters, down to him having curly hair and being above 6 feet, and him having siblings that loved me and getting along with his family, enjoying like being around him and his family, and just a bunch of other things like that. And it's just crazy how Gil came into my life and just literally, it's like he rose out of my manifestation book. So it's just, I don't know, I just always knew I was gonna be in love, and I always knew I was gonna be loved and be able to give love. And the fact that he came along the way he did, and exactly what I wished for, exactly what I wanted in a person, and he's here. So I couldn't be more thankful. YouTube, I've wanted to be a YouTuber since I was 10. Like, since YouTube pretty much started, I've always been on YouTube. I watched YouTube more than any other, like Netflix or Hulu or Paramount. Like, I watch YouTube more than any other. And the fact that I even have a YouTube channel, the fact that I even have the number of subscribers that I do, like, I am just so amazed and so thankful that I am just doing the thing that I always wanted to do. And I just know that I'm just gonna keep growing, and it's only up from here. So I'm just so thankful for my platform that I have and the people that support me. And yeah, I say all that to say mindset is very important. I hope you got a good takeaway from this video and you're able to implement the things that I said into your real life and kind of help you out, you know, and kind of shifting your mind and be able to live the best life that you want to live. I want to end with a quote though. So I go to Pinterest for all my quotes, and I want to leave you guys with a quote that's really been stuck with me. And it is, there is no failure. You either win or you learn. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope something amazing and spontaneous happens to you right after you watch this video. I love you guys. Bye.